Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I see a lot of beautiful faces, a lot of beautiful but very curious faces. Oh, even there, I see Curious George. Look at Curious. Look at little Curious. Wow, thanks for coming out tonight, Curious. It means a lot. Anyways, a lot of people are saying, Mr. President, Mr. Trump, what happened between you and Nikolai Boar last night in the Oval Office? It's been on the news everywhere, and I thought I'd just come out and reassure you there's nothing to worry about. Nikolai Boar stormed into the Oval Office. Uninvited, usually I'd invite him. Usually we're quite good friends, me and Boar. He storms into the office uninvited. I say, Boar, what are you doing? Boar turns to me, he says, what did you do with Gazpacho Libre? I said, well, Boar, I sent him down. I sent him down to the alley. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. I can't have a guy like Gazpacho Libre running around cities and causing mayhem. I sent him down to the alley. Boar wasn't exactly happy with that, I guess. So, needless to say, there was a bit of a dispute in the Oval Office. I'm sure a lot of you heard. But anyways, everything's all right. Everything is all right, and I just want you to know that we are in good hands. Gazpacho Libre has come down, and he will not be causing harm to our cities anymore. Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, everything is okay.
Everything was far from okay. Lorenzo, no last name, taken for putting cocaine in the middle school vending machine. Lorenzo was a catalyst for the Boar cinematic universe. He taught boys and girls alike that wiener gains were attainable, not just imaginable. And if one seeked to increase their wiener size, a sloppy was all they needed. Dominguez Sanders, the federal egg inspector. Dominguez was taken for inspecting a woman's eggs. Sanders, however, did not go down without a fight. A cornerstone to his community, Sanders single-handedly fought captivity with his team of Mexican chickens, known as the Pollos Hermanos. Gustavo Libro, taken for reading inappropriate novels to children. Legends say Gustavo's words were that of literal wine. I've had the honor of drinking a few of Gustavo's words, and I must say, yes, they're rather floral. Hints of oak wood. Hints of monarch butterfly. Damn, is it hard to see him taken away from the community. But that reading of To Give a Mouse a Boner will forever go down as a great. Last but not least, Gazpacho Libre, taken for being too damn strong. Tarnishing cities with his bare hands, Gazpacho Libre was taken into captivity in Alligator Alcatraz. Unfortunately for us, his strength was merely a fable. We never get to see the extents of it. But maybe if Boar has a plan, we may too get to see his strength.
What's going on, my Velvet Crusaders? It's I, Nikolai. That was damn good. These past few days have been anything but fun for me, right? They've been righteous, riveting, redonkulous, runtaneous. That'd be spontaneous if I was Scooby freaking Doo. So that's what it's been lately. And you may be saying, if you're out of the loop, well, what's going on? Right? Well, it's been the news the past few days. So if you're a news watcher, which I don't preach, you would know what's going on. I've been the news. You know, President Donnie J, we're boys. 45-47. But to inform those that aren't watching the news, he took a few of my men, took a few of my boys, a few of my guys. Gazpacho Libre. Alright, I can see how you may think he's a threat, right? But I had it under control. He didn't have to be taken away, and I'm kind of mad because I wanted to fight him. Lorenzo, no last name. How much bad can a man with no last name commit? I mean, really? You know, they're pressing charges on him, saying that he had cocaine in middle school vending machine. What I see is an entrepreneur. What I see is a great mind helping to build great minds in the future of the community. He is creating a new class of investment bankers from the source. Wow, he was a good man. This one shocks me. Dominguez Sanders, federal egg inspector? I mean, that guy was providing so much to the community. I don't know how a lot of these people in the community are going to go without him. How are they going to hit their protein goals? How are they going to become sizable young men and women? Women love eggs too, so I've heard. And last but not least, Mr. Libra. I mean, have you ever seen kids like reading? They do when Mr. Libro is reading to them, and he's like the voice of literature, and the words just pour out of his mouth, and I drink them. I know I'm not his intended audience, but I can only imagine how these kids feel, drinking the words of Mr. Libro. And we sent them all to Alligator Alcatraz. That is, yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about having to go rescue my boys. I do. And that's why I need you guys. Like, I'm not trying to do this alone. I need you guys. And that's why we're going to build out a little master plan here to get the boys back. Alright, so now we're in a little bit of a safer place. I know what you're saying. You just moved the camera a bit. No, I didn't. I'm in China now, thanks to the sponsor of this video. NordVPN. Yeah. Alright, anyways. We gotta make a plan, guys. And I think it's gonna start right here. That's the start point. That's where we're gonna start. I know what you're saying. Where exactly is that in geographical terms? Right? It's in the water. Starting in the water. What a good place to start. I love the water. As a matter of fact, I even drink the water. So I think there's no better place to start than the water. Right? Well, let's first establish our end point. Let's establish our end point. We get up on all fours here. Bend down for the camera. Okay. That is Alligator Alcatraz. I mean, damn, is that scary or what? That is scary. I'll just put the words into your mouth for you. Maybe your mouth was full of other words and I just put them in for you. That is scary. That is scary. So how are we going to get there from the water? Right? Well, there's sharks right here. There's sharks. How do I know? Well, I'm a Native American and a local, so I know where the sharks are. Sharks are there, and I think, yeah, right there, there's sharks. Okay, so we got the sharks laid out. Now, where are the samurai? The samurai are right here and right here. Trump established the samurai so that I couldn't get the boys back. Little does he know the samurai are actually my friends. I met them in the dojo. So they just told me where they're gonna be. Okay, so we're starting in the water. Oh, wait, we need fuel stations. Where are the fuel stations? Oh, there's one right over here. That's a fuel station. There's one down here. Okay. And those are all the fuel stations I know of right now. Okay. So, We got our water starting point. Let's start sailing. Why not? Let's start sailing. I'm going to use a dotted line to indicate a trepid sail. So we'll do a trepid sail up to our first samurai. Okay? And I know what you're saying. Samurai's he's got a good radius on him, right? He could probably catch us if we go too close. Like I said, I know him. We're going to bring him on our boat, and he's going to be part of our roster. What a great guy to have on our roster. Okay, so from there, from the samurai, we're going to take him, and we're going to go this way. Trepid sailing. All right, sweltering's pace right there. Booking it to the gas station. What about this shark? What about him? We have a samurai on our vessel. You think a shark's gonna stop us? No. Shark's not gonna stop us. All right, so from here, our first fueling station, we're gonna go this way. Rapid pace indicated by the strong line. Why go through the sharks? Well, I feel like at that point, we're just telling Mr. Trump, we're saying, look at us. Yeah, we don't care about your natural, disasterful causing, nature wreaking havoc machines in the water. We're just gonna ride right through. Yeah, we're just gonna ride right through. We'll just go up here. Trepid sails. And like that, we're there. We're there. But now that we're there, right, we need a plan of attack. Well, I think a lot of my fans are poetic, right? And I think we're going to attack with our words. Okay, that sounded a little lesbian. We're going to attack with our freaking fists. Yeah, what channel did you think you were watching? And here's the thing. I just sparked a beautiful little state of mind just hit me. We're going to find so many strong individuals that we can bring back and make videos with. We might even find someone stronger than Gazpacho Libre. I know what you're saying. Someone stronger than Gazpacho Libre? What? Yeah. So we need a plan, all right? We first go get Gazpacho Libre, right? We get Gazpacho Libre because he's one of the strongest that we know, as of now that we know, one of the strongest fighters. We hit the blue jeans. That's how we get in. We hit the blue jeans in front of the guards. If you don't know the blue jeans, check out the blue jeans. We hit the blue jeans in front of the guards. They're going to let us in a moment's notice, right? A moment will be noticed, and then they're going to let us in. That's how it's going to go. After we hit the blue jeans, we're going to rush to Gazpacho Libre. But we're going to do so in a, not too fast, not an I show speed level of speed, but more like a Ashton Hall level of speed. A little less speed. Because if we run too fast in there, it's going to be like, what are you guys doing? Why are you running so fast? The guards are going to be little, flustered. So, once we get Gazpacho Libre, the plan really writes itself. I'd go into it, but I don't really want to spoil anything for you. Guys, if you like the Boar Productions, well, you're about to be in one. I don't want to spoil it. I have an idea of how it's going to go, but you don't. It's going to be really freaking awesome. I'll tell you that. So, I'll see you at the start point in about a week or so when I'm back from China. Thank you for your assistance. And, Mr. President, yeah, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. I'll see you.
Blue jeans, I'm tearing apart the scene. Like, yes, sir, I'm right here in between. She dripping, gotta clean it up so I ain't slipping. Automated glass, I see the vision.